Hey guys, what's up? It's Sunday. You're here with me, Devin, and this week we are talking about have we ever been ashamed of being gay and how did we deal with that? So it's really easy for me to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm totally not ashamed of being gay. I've never been ashamed of being gay. I'm out proud, I'm lesbian, blah, 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 whatever. Because I am those things now. I am completely fine with who I am. I'm happy with who I am. I'm very proud of the fact that I am a gay woman. I'm out to almost everybody in my life, and I'm fine with that. When I go out in public, I'm not ashamed of holding my fiance's hand. I am proud of the fact that I have somebody that I love, and I'm not generally afraid to show that, but it wasn't always the case. So being that I am from Utah, or that I currently live in Utah, that's where I first realized that I was gay when I was in college, and Utah is not an easy place to come out to yourself, let alone anybody else. It kind of depends on how good of a support group you have because of the kind of judgmental community you have and conservative community you're around. So when I first started realizing that there was a chance that I liked girls, I had a really hard time with it. For a couple of reasons. One, I was raised Mormon, and they honestly don't look too kindly on gays. They're starting to kind of be a little nicer about it now, but still, it's not like you're not gay. If you're raised Mormon, that's like not an option for you. And so when I started figuring out that this was something that could be a possibility for me, it terrified me because of what my family would think and what my grandparents would think and what everybody in my immediate family would think of me and what this would mean for me in general and what all of my friends would think. And, you know, I was an athlete in college and I knew a lot of people, and all of these athletes didn't look kindly on gay people, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was honestly scared out of my mind, and that made me want to totally reject the idea. And the more I kind of couldn't stay away from girls, the more it made me ashamed of these feelings that I had, and I found myself lying to people about it. So people would like confront me and be like, so, you know, I heard you have a girlfriend, or I heard you're like into chicks now. And I would totally lie and be like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. That's disgusting. I don't know who told you that. That's the lie. And I was ashamed. I was ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of my feelings for women. I was ashamed of the entire thing because I didn't know how to process any of that. It was new. I didn't have a great support system behind me, and I didn't know what to do, and I was afraid of people judging me. And it took me a long time to come to the realization that it was okay to like girls, and that people were going to judge me, and I was just going to have to get over it and either explain as best I could to the people in my life that this is who I am and these are my feelings, or let those people out of my life, and I was going to have to be okay with that. And it took a long time. So if you are having problems with judging yourself and other people judging you and feeling like you don't like yourself for being gay and all of these things, it's okay. It's okay. It's normal to want to reject all this stuff at first, but just give it some time. It took me 6 months to a year to finally accept the fact and not feel ashamed when someone approached me about it or asked me questions about being gay, to proudly say, yes, I'm a lesbian. I like girls. This is my girlfriend, to introduce people to a girlfriend that I would have and feel fine with it and feel confident with that part of me. It took me a long time. So don't expect this to happen overnight. You have to process this for yourself. Find someone to talk to about it. That's what I did. I figured myself out, and I figured out that, you know, it wasn't scary being gay. It wasn't awful. It wasn't this horrible life-ending thing. I was still me inside. I like girls. So I I'm gonna go do something. I don't know what. I just worked until 5:30 a.m. at the bar, and now I'm feeling like death, so I might just go lay around and do nothing all day. And I love you guys, and I will see you next Sunday.